At it again, and we've got to double back to something we already talked about this week, but I feel like I didn't dive enough into this aspect. And who I'm talking about is a gentleman by the name of Javier Milei, who has recently become president of Argentina, and has been labeled the Trump of Argentina, right? Far right extremist. But he did an interview with Tucker where he said something that I really want to touch on. But before we hop into it, I've got another clip to show you guys, and I've got some clips after the Tucker clip that I want to show you as well. But like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And when the media starts to do stuff like this over someone, they're one of the good guys. Let's dive in.
A far-right outsider compared to former President Donald Trump has been elected to president of Argentina.
Coming from the far right, Javier Milei.
A far-right politician.
The far-right politician.
Far-right candidate.
Far-right outsider.
Extreme right-wing.
Milei is just way out there on the extreme scale.
Argentina has elected a right-wing populist.
Right-wing populist.
Right-wing populist.
Javier Milei is a populist who lacks government experience and displayed erratic behavior and foul language.
This is potentially a worrisome development.
He's promised some radical measures.
Wielding a chainsaw to symbolize his war on government spending, threatening vital public services.
Afuera! He has absolutely no experience.
His screeds resonated widely.
His screeds resonated widely with Argentines,
particularly young men.
Milei's controversial tirades against the political class have drawn comparisons to neighbor Brazil's former president Jair Bolsonaro, as well as former President Donald Trump.
He has been deemed the Donald Trump of Argentina.
Milei's campaign drew comparisons to Donald Trump's here in the U.S.
Milei, who has been compared to former President Donald Trump.
You can guess who congratulated him by saying, "Make Argentina great again."
Make Argentina great again.
Maybe these anti-democracy forces will, in the end, get overwhelmed. But that didn't happen in Argentina, not even close.
When they're forced to admit the truth. Not even close. Not even close. But, once again, when the media starts to do that about someone, for me, I pay closer attention to them. Like, when the media does that brings me closer to that individual, because it's like, they're on to something correct here. That's why they're being attacked. It's like clockwork. Everyone that the media attacks like that, in my humble opinion, they are one of the good guys. But in an interview with Tucker, and I think this may be one of the reasons why they really dislike this guy, he had something to say about socialism. Check it out.
Socialism has become ascendant, really, in the United States, as you may have noticed, with the attendant symptoms you described. Massive public debt levels, increasing poverty, disorder, crime, filth, and ugliness. Argentina is at the end stage of that. Argentina is now a poor country because of those policies. What advice would you give to Americans having lived it?
Que nunca abracen las ideas del socialismo, que nunca se dejen seducir por el canto de las sirenas de la justicia social, que no se dejen atrapar por esa frase nefasta que donde hay una necesidad nace un derecho, pero que eso no se hace solo. Para eso hay que estar preparado y hay que dar la batalla cultural día a día, y que hay que tener cuidado porque ellos no tienen problema en meterse adentro del Estado y aplicar las técnicas de Gramsci, seduciendo a artistas, seduciendo, la cultura, seduciendo a los medios de comunicación o metiéndose en los contenidos de la educación.
Does all that sound familiar to you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's crazy that he is laying all of this out, and I'll get into this a little bit more after this clip. But it's exactly what is happening here. Seducing the artist, getting into schools, right? Trying to change the overall culture of it, trying to seduce the culture, right? It's the same thing that's happening here. Same thing.
hay que tener mucho cuidado, hay que cortarles el financiamiento y hay que hacerlos competir a la par. Y al mismo tiempo hay que concientizar a los empresarios de que es necesario que más allá... Milton Friedman decía que la función social del empresario era ganar dinero. Bueno, con eso solo no alcanza. Parte de la inversión tiene que ser invertir en los defensores de las ideas de la libertad para que los socialistas no puedan avanzar, porque si no lo hacen, ellos se van a meter en el Estado y desde el Estado van a imponer una agenda que de largo plazo va a terminar destruyendo todo lo que toca. Entonces, ahí, digamos, es necesario un fuerte compromiso de todos los creadores de riqueza para luchar contra el socialismo, contra el estatismo y entender que si eso no se hace, los socialistas siempre van a seguir intentando. Porque, ¿cuál es el punto? Como ellos intentan vivir de los demás sin trabajar, ellos son incansables en buscar esto. Porque su leitmotiv en la vida es vivir de los otros. Entonces ellos no ceden nunca en este mecanismo de apropiación de la riqueza y del dinero o de la generación de ingresos de otro. Entonces esa batalla tiene que ser dada de manera permanente. No se puede descansar, porque cuando uno descansa, el socialismo...
That is facts. We can't take a day off because when we rest, socialism tries to creep its way back in. Right? And, you know, it's crazy because, you know, you see a lot of these educated folks, right? Well, I went to college and I got a degree, so I know. Always yelling and screaming about socialism's great, socialism this, socialism that, and they've never lived in a socialist country. Not ever. And there you had a guy, Javier Milei, speaking from experience. No, this is terrible. This is absolutely horrible. This is some absolute garbage stuff, and they are relentless in their pursuit because they want to leech off of other people. And it's crazy that these folks won't even listen to people that have gone through it. You guys remember a clip we checked out, or a video we checked out from goodness gracious, Ami Horowitz, where he went to Venezuela, right, and asked Venezuelans, how do you feel about socialism? Well, if you don't remember it, here it is. Check it out.
Do you feel socialism works?
No, porque eso no funciona, porque si funcionara no estamos como estamos ahorita, que estamos ahorita pasando hambre y necesidad, pues, ¿entiendes? Yeah. Eso no funciona aquí, eso...
No, si esto funcionara de verdad, nosotros no estuviéramos en esto, pues, no estuviéramos haciendo cola, no estuviéramos matándonos por ahí, arriesgando nuestras vidas. En realidad no funciona, esto no sirve, como quien dice.
No, en realidad eso no funciona para nada aquí. Eso es un engaño, como quien dice, que ellos no hacen nada, no sirven para nada. Son como unos X más en la vida. No sirven.
Let me ask you this. What do you think of Americans who want to bring socialism, democratic socialism, into America?
Tienen que vivir lo que nosotros estamos viviendo para que ellos vean que no es nada bueno. Para que vean que esto es lo que es una pesadilla para uno. Terror.
Yo le digo al estadounidense que no cometa esa locura porque eso es una mentira. Pues nosotros nos mintieron, estamos pasando hambre, hay mucha delincuencia y bueno, que no cometan esa locura.
Lo que le diría es que intentaran vivir aquí, que ellos se vinieran para acá y que sintieran lo mismo que nosotros estamos sintiendo, para ver si dirían que aquí hay de todo, como ellos dicen. Los invitamos a que vengan y vivan aquí.
Bang. Right from their own mouths. This isn't the way you want to live. This isn't what they hype it up to be. I mean, even if you want to take a look at somewhere like Spain, these guys have been protesting for 15 days straight to stand up against socialism. Check it out. This protest has allegedly been going on for 15 days straight because of, you guessed it, socialism. So my question to all of these educated folks and these elites who try to push it on us and make it sound and seem as if it's this wonderful thing. If it's so great, why are all of these folks that live in it telling us it's terrible? If it is so great, why are these folks trying to come here to America? Why do we have Venezuelans coming to America? If socialism is so great and capitalism is so terrible, why are they coming here instead of staying there? Answer that question. Like this whole socialism good, it makes zero sense. Zero sense. And anybody that just opens their eyes could see that. Like you literally have to be as blind as a bat to see how terrible socialism, to not see how terrible socialism is. Like people that are coming from socialist countries are telling you how terrible it is. And the fact that they're coming to America from socialist countries should tell you everything you need to know. Why would you be leaving something that's allegedly so great? Like that doesn't make sense. That makes zero sense. But hey, Democrats never make any type of sense. So I guess that's a norm, right? That is an absolute norm. They never make any type of sense. But I just wanted to talk about that with you guys. I just thought that was really interesting. And, hey, if we have any socialism warriors, answer my question. How is it great? Are all of these Venezuelans and is Javier Milei from Argentina, is he a liar? Are they liars? Let me know. Peace and love. I'm out.